Hi guys, I love spaghetti with meat sauce. I have a few different spaghetti meat sauce recipe videos on my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my simple sauce. And I'm going to start by preheating my deep saute pan on medium heat. My pan is hot, so I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of oil. You can use olive oil. I'm using avocado oil because it's neutral in flavor. To that, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of salted butter. And stir well until the butter melts. The butter has melted, almost. And it's time to add 1 medium yellow onion, finely chopped. And 4 large garlic cloves that I grated. And stir. Try to brown them, fry them a little bit. This is a great way to flavor any sauce, really. Onions and garlic, what could be better? Once the onion and garlic start frying a little bit, it's time to add 1 pound and 1/3 of ground sirloin. Mix it all up, brown it. I like this too to break it up with. Now it's time for me to season the meat. I'm going to season it with 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder to enhance the onion flavor, 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese, half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and freshly ground black pepper to taste. I'll use probably half a teaspoon of it. And stir. You want to flavor the meat very well. Otherwise, it's not going to taste good. It's going to be too simple. Even a simple sauce must be well flavored. It's important to fry the ingredients very well at this point. Now I'm going to add 1.5 ounce package of spaghetti sauce mix, like this one right here. You may use any flavor you like or omit it altogether, but I like this packet right here. It's just one more seasoning to it. I really like to use it. And fry it all together. I used to be a big advocate for ground round, but lately I've been using ground sirloin because it's more tender and flavorful, in my opinion. It's a little more expensive, but it's so worth it. It doesn't have much fat, so you can add butter, you can add a little oil. Last week I made a video making taco meat with ground sirloin. It turned out very good, everybody. Delicious. Now I'm going to add 2 29-ounce cans of pureed tomatoes. And stir. Pureed tomatoes taste just like that, pureed tomatoes. If you don't want to use canned pureed tomatoes, you may use the canned tomatoes of your choice, or you may use fresh tomatoes instead. Either way, I love seasoning this because otherwise it's just going to taste like tomatoes, you know. And I like a little extra flavor in my spaghetti meat sauce. Okay. I tasted it, and it's safe to say that I need to add half a teaspoon of sugar. I'll add another half a teaspoon of sugar. And another, so it's 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. If you don't want to use sugar in this recipe, you may use 1 large carrot, finely chopped, in the very beginning when you brown the meat. Another tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, and another tablespoon of garlic salt. It smells so good already, it's going to taste even better. I put a little water in the sauce mix pack, and I'm going to add to the sauce. Just stir it. Cover the pan and let it cook for 30 minutes on low-medium heat. Now I'm going to cook the pasta. I turned the heat down to low because this sauce is hopping and popping. Here I have 3 quarts of filtered water in a large saucepan on high heat. I'm going to cover and let it come to a boil. It's on low, but every once in a while, if you have the courage to, you stir your sauce a little bit. And put the lid back on. Every 10 minutes, it'll be enough. And if you're interested in any of these products that I'm using here today, I put a link in the description of the video. Okay, so now that it's boiling, I'm going to remove the lid, add about 3 tablespoons of salt to the water, stir it, and add 1 pound of thin spaghetti. I have a 2-pound pack, so I have to eyeball it. Here we go. There's no need to add oil to the water as long as you stir it right away, like that. Stir for about a minute or so until you see that all the strands are separated. And let it cook until your desired consistency. Okay, I'm going to remove the lid again and stir the sauce. The spaghetti is boiling pretty good, so I'm going to reduce the heat to medium-high. Stir some more, let it cook. So now the thin spaghetti has cooked, and I'm going to add it to the sauce directly from one pan to the other. Look how good it looks. Don't you just love spaghetti? My goodness. This is mouth-watering, everybody. And I cooked it until al dente. Because I'm going to put it in the sauce, it's going to finish cooking in there. Even though I'm not going to cook it any longer, I'm just going to mix it. The heat from the sauce will continue cooking the pasta a little bit. I love it saucy like this because the pasta is going to absorb the sauce some more. So I like it really saucy. And it's so thick, great to dunk some garlic bread into it. I have another video where I show how to make homemade garlic bread with the pasta. I'll put a link in the description. And it's ready. Yum, this looks so good. My mouth is watering. Saucy, the way I like. Gotta love spaghetti. I can't wait to dig in. Delicious, everyone. I hope you tried this recipe. This spaghetti meat sauce is easy, thick, creamy, mouth-watering, and it's really not that hard to make. It's well seasoned, and I hope you try it. I think you're gonna like it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.